is up, guys? Today I'm going to be remodeling the Unraidable cave base design and making it even stronger than it already was. So first off, this is going to cost around 2,600 high qual and a few thousand wood. So the first thing you need to do is get this triangle in here perfectly, just like that, so that you're able to put one on the left of it and then 6 around it, just like this. And if you are able to do that, then you have put the first triangle down correctly. And we will need it to be like this so that we can fit 11 walls to the outside, along with having a 1x3 walkway to the exit. And then the second floor of this is really whatever you want it to be. So, but right here, you see that we need to put some raised foundations down, so that nobody could bust that wall and walk through there. So we'll throw some raised foundations down right there. And right here and there. And then you're just kind of filling in the rest of it right here with triangles. And these two will need to be raised. I accidentally delete them a couple times, but we will need these two right here. And then at this point, we are going to put 3 squares. So this left one will be raised because it doesn't fit, and that's all right. It doesn't matter. And then the third one goes over here, and we have one more over here for the auto turret that we will put down. And this triangle that I just put right there does not need to be there. That was an accident, because the auto turret will have to go over the edge of this foundation. And this will protect you from anybody that tries to like disconnect and fall down the bucket right there. So now I'm just honeycombing. You can follow along with me or just fill in whatever you want. But the honeycomb that I did only cost 2,600 high qual overall. Now you could also half wall all of this as well to make it even more difficult, but that raises the overall price of everything if you're trying to be cost effective here. Because with all of this honeycomb that we have right now, it is still about 120 C4 to get all the way through and get all of your loot and TC if they find it. So now we're just putting the last of the honeycomb on right here, finishing off the 11 walls. And then right here, these are actually going to need to be half walls, but I accidentally put full walls here because the TC will be going right where we're standing right now. So you're going to want to make sure you have a ton of ammo in that auto turret as well, so that nobody even stands a chance of draining it, because it will automatically kill anybody that falls down there. And now we're just doing the ceiling on the first floor. And we will be putting some loot rooms up here along with the TC and workbench to hide the TC. And just patch in any place that you think that somebody could potentially ladder up. And then we're going to put a little more honeycomb right here in case they decide to go straight up. But most of the time people will just blast straight through on the first floor and won't even think about there being loot above them. So now this thing right here, I had to fix it because I put full walls down instead of half walls. And then I'm just patching up the hole under the front doorway in case somebody does somehow drain all of the ammo in your turret. So they won't be able to ladder up or see anything. And now we still have this hole in the corner over here to patch up with some floors and half walls. And now once you have all of that done, we will begin putting down some furnishings and the TC. So the first thing we're going to do is put the TC down right here. Put it kind of in the middle of the triangle so that you can put a door frame around it. And then we're going to put some raised foundations here to get up to the second floor. And we're not able to put one right there, but that is all right. We can just wall it off. And then we're just going to fill this in with some honeycomb because we will be putting a loot room below and in front of it, along with on top of it. So this will be some good honeycomb if somebody blasts all the way through from the first floor on the other side. And then we're just putting some honeycomb on the left side of this loot room. And try to get the boxes in here as far back as you can so that it remains unlootable. And then we'll be using the workbench trick to hide the TC. So we're going to put a sign up on top of the door frame that the TC is on. And then putting a level 3 workbench down in front of it so that we can access the TC when we rotate the workbench. And always make sure when you do this trick that you have a box without a code lock underneath the TC too. And then this can be your sleeping bag area. If you have a lot of people, you can fit a lot of bags down in this portion of the base, which we won't be really using for anything. And then we'll just be furnishing in this area over here, putting some more honeycomb by the TC just to make it more secure. And then throwing some furnaces research table down in here along with a hidden box, which is probably going to be the safest place in this entire base if you do get raided by a massive Zerg. This one spot is probably going to be the best right here to hide all of your stuff. Just put a half-height triangle right here with a small box on the top and the back behind a large box with no code locks on it. And then we're just throwing down some more loot space in this room as well, since we have some extra space. And if you don't need those furnaces in this base, you can also put some more chests over there in a similar way. And yeah, this is how you access the TC. You just rotate the workbench and you can access it from any place behind the workbench right there. And the build upkeep is going to be around 400 high qual per day. And then we're just finishing off the rest of the base, putting some more walls where we need them. You can also fit a small box right here in case you want to have like some quick backup loot if you die and come down here. Just grab that super quick. And then the last unlootable loot room will go down here. The one upstairs is probably safer than this one, so this will be your secondary loot, and your primary loot will go upstairs. And then your valuable explosives can go in that one box on that triangle. And there you have it. This is the redesigned Unraidable cave base. If you guys enjoyed, leave a comment down below and a like on the video and tell me what you want to see next time. And I'll catch you later.